Hello, you're with Libby from libbystamps.com, and I'm here today with my first in a series of videos on the new Brusho from Stampin Up. Now, it comes in a box like this. It doesn't come with the push pins in it, and you can store your Brusho in there. And there are 5 different colours. So there's yellow, there's Prussian blue, brilliant red, moss green, and gamboge. I'm presuming that's how you pronounce it. And some of the tips are to put a number of holes in the top of your Brusho, but I've worked out that just one, and I know they're not centered, but just one in your Brusho with a push pin. Push pins because they're easy to get out than drawing pins, which are the ones with the flat heads. So I've just pushed it in like that and popped the pin in the top for storage. If you take the lid off, you run the risk of it splattering everywhere. You can take the lid off, give it a try, but be very careful and be warned it can sort of go everywhere. Alright, so today we're doing this technique here, which I've called just spraying the water onto an embossed image. So I've done the happy from the the celebration catalogue double bundle called Happy Wishes. It'll be available from the 3rd of January for I believe it's $180 purchase from any of the current catalogues or the clearance line, and you'd be able to choose this for your celebration reward if you wanted to. So what I've done here is I've stamped the happy in Versamark ink and then just embossed it in white embossed powder, and over the series of my videos you'll see that I've used different coloured embossing powders for different effects. So this one's the white, and I've used the brilliant red and the moss green on it, and I quite like it. So that's what we're going to do today. And this time I've done the happy again in the white, so we get the same sort of effect. So what I did was I came in with my water spritzer, and I've just simply, so it's already white embossed, I hope you can see that, and I just simply came in after I put some paper towel down, because this can tend to be a little bit messy. So I have my trusty paper towel with me, and I'll just put that underneath, and it also sops up any of the excess moisture. And I'm using watercolor paper in case I forgot to mention that earlier. And you just come in and spritz it liberally with water, and you'll be able to see how the water sort of is repelled off that embossing, and that's what's going to help get us our colour. Now I've used the red and the green on this. We might come in with the blue for some of this, and I'll make these into cards later. And you simply sprinkle the blue on. Can you see how it's already spreading on the water? And if you haven't got enough water on there, so you just simply pop the pin back in the top. And I'm only going to use 2 colours because I found that using more than 2 colours you get sort of like a muddy effect. So we're going to use the gamboge this time, which is sort of an orangey colour, I guess. And I'm just going to pop a few bits on there, and you can see that spread. Alright, so I've got that from just one hole in the lid, and then just pop the push pin back in. Now, I'm not entirely happy with that, so I can come back in. I'm just going to mop those edges and mop up the excess water there. You can come back in and spray it again. So this is white emboss on watercolor paper with the Prussian blue and the gamboge. Alright, now I'll just let that dry and I'll put the finished cards up on my blog. And that's it for this technique. So pop back again tomorrow for another technique using the Brusho Crystal Colour from Stampin Up. And don't forget, you can order all these things through my online shop. And for every $90 you spend Australian, you can choose one free celebration product from the brochure. And if you haven't got a brochure or a catalogue yet, leave me a comment or send me an email at libby@libbystamps.com and I'd be happy to send you one if you live in Australia. Now I'm just popping up the excess moisture with that. I'm not actually rubbing on the card. I've just popped that down. And there we've got a beautiful effect. So don't forget, shop in my online store. And thanks for stopping by today. Bye for now. It'll take creation, imagination. Try to draw outside the line. Let us see inside your mind. You'll find inspiration. All I'm saying.